Hey everyone, let's have a real talk, no sugarcoating. We all grew up with this fairy tale, right? You find the one, you get married, and then, boom, happily ever after. Just like a Disney movie. But let's be honest, life isn't a fairy tale, and sometimes the prince turns out to be a frog, or worse, someone who just disappears on you. So many of us have been hurt, fooled, led on, left hanging like clothes on a line that no one ever took down. After all that drama, you start to question everything. Why does it have to be just one person? Is that really the only way to be happy? The trauma is real, my friends. When someone breaks your trust, it's like a vase that shatters into a million pieces. You can try to glue it back together, but it will never be the same. It'll have flaws, cracks. So, you build walls around your heart, higher than the Great Wall of China. You become scared to give your all to just one person because what if they drop your heart again? This fear makes the idea of a traditional one-on-one relationship feel like you're setting yourself up for another disaster. It's like, I can't do this anymore. I give up on just one. Maybe it would be happier if it was shared so it wouldn't hurt as much. This is where my journey started. I looked at the concept of marriage and monogamy and I thought, is this really for me? It feels so hard to bet everything on one person. What if my happiness doesn't fit into that small neat box that society wants me to be in? What if my heart is too big, too amazing to be held by just one person? It's not about being wild or flirty, it's about protecting your peace and finding a love that works for you. A love that doesn't feel like a trap waiting to spring. It's a valid feeling, especially when you've been through a lot. So, I started to explore. I started to think outside the box. Maybe love isn't about finding your other half, because hello, you are already whole. Maybe you're not meant to be completed, but to be complemented. And maybe, just maybe, you can be complemented by more than one person. It's a scary thought at first because we've been taught to think it's wrong. But what if it's not wrong? What if it's just different? A different path to happiness, a different way to love, and a different way to protect your beautiful, fragile, but still beating heart. So what exactly is this polygamy thing? Let's break it down like on a game show. Polygamy is simply the practice of having more than one partner at the same time, with everyone involved knowing and agreeing. I'll say it again, with consent. This isn't cheating, okay? Cheating is when you're sneaking around, lying and hiding things. That's a big no-no. Polygamy is about honesty and being open. It's like having a group project in love, where everyone knows their part and everyone is working towards the same goal: happiness. For someone with trust issues, this can actually be a game changer. Think about it. In a one-on-one setup, you pour all your emotional energy, all your hopes, and all your dreams into one basket. If that basket breaks, oh no, everything is gone. But in a polygamous relationship, you spread the love around. It's not about loving one person less, it's about having the ability to love more. The pressure is off. You don't have to rely on one person to be your everything, your best friend, your therapist, your lover, your money advisor. That's too much work for one partner, right? Pour them. This setup allows you to build different kinds of connections with different people. Maybe one partner is your intellectual match, the one you have deep conversations with until 3 in the morning. Another might be your adventure buddy, always ready for a random road trip or a food tour. Then there's the one who gives the best hugs and makes you feel safe when the world feels heavy. It's about creating a support system, a love team. Or rather, a love league. It's a buffet of love, and you get to enjoy the unique flavors each person brings to your life. Of course, this isn't a free-for-all party. It requires an incredible amount of maturity, talking, and rules. You have to talk about everything: boundaries, what you expect, schedules, and even jealousy. Yes, jealousy can still happen, but you talk through it. You don't let it get worse in the dark. It's a conscious choice to build relationships based on being totally honest. It's choosing to love in a way that feels more secure because everyone is on the same page. No secrets, no lies, just a whole lot of complicated, beautiful, and agreed-upon love. Now let's get personal. You know, I've had my share of health problems. I have a thyroid condition, and girl, it's no joke. It messes with your hormones, your energy levels, and your emotions. One day you're on top of the world, the next day you feel like a rag. Stress makes it a million times worse. And what is one of the biggest sources of stress? Relationship problems. The fighting, the worrying, the expectations. It can really take a toll on your physical and mental health. It's crazy, right? This is where having multiple partners has been surprisingly a form of healing for me. When you have a strong multi-person support system, the load gets lighter. If I'm having a bad day and one partner is busy or doesn't have the emotional energy to handle my drama, I can turn to someone else. It's not about replacing anyone, it's about having more sources of comfort and understanding. One person might bring me my favorite food, another will just sit with me in silence, and another might make me laugh until my stomach hurts. It's a team effort to lift my spirits. This kind of emotional support network is crucial when you're dealing with a long-term illness or a lot of stress. It prevents what they call caregiver burnout. It's unfair to expect one partner to be your nurse, cheerleader, and punching bag 24/7. That's a recipe for bad feelings. By sharing the responsibility of care, everyone can help in a way that feels real and not forced. This allows each relationship to stay healthier and more positive because no single person is carrying the entire weight of my well-being on their shoulders. It keeps the love light and joyful. So instead of my love life being a source of stress, it has become my safe place. It's my charging station. When I'm feeling drained by work or my health, I have this amazing web of love to catch me. Each partner helps me heal in their own special way. They remind me that I'm loved, that I'm not a burden, and that it's okay to not be okay. This abundance of love and support has done more for my well-being than any medicine could. It's a powerful reminder that love, in all its forms, can be the best therapy. At the end of the day, whether you have one partner or 100, it all comes down to one thing: loyalty. But let's redefine loyalty. Loyalty isn't about promising your body and soul to only one person for the rest of your life. That's a very narrow definition. True loyalty is about honesty. It's about being true to your word. It's about respecting the agreements you've made with the people you love. If you promise to be monogamous, be loyal to that promise. If you agreed to an open or polygamous relationship, be loyal to those rules. The number of partners you have doesn't matter. You can have one partner and still be a massive cheater, a liar, and someone who manipulates others. We all know someone like that, right? On the other hand, you can have 10 partners and be the most honest, trustworthy, and loyal person in the world. The real sin isn't loving many, it's lying. Deception is the true sin. It's the lying that shatters hearts and breaks trust, not the number of people you share your heart with. So focus on the quality of your connections, not how many there are. For this to work, you need to have a set of rules, made with love and respect. Everyone must give their full and happy agreement. This isn't something you can just decide on your own. It requires endless talking, checking in, and a promise to be completely honest. You have to be brave enough to talk about the hard stuff: jealousy, insecurities, and fears. The goal is to create a safe space where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. It's hard work, but any relationship worth having is hard work. So, my beautiful people, here's my final thought. Love is love. It's big, it's personal, and it doesn't have to fit into a one-size-fits-all box. If being with one person makes you happy, I celebrate that with you. Go for it, girl. But if your heart calls for something different, don't be ashamed. It's okay to choose to love many, as long as you do it with the most respect, consent, and loyalty. Never let anyone make you feel that your way of loving is wrong, as long as you are not hurting anyone. Love without lies, be loyal to your promises, and always, always be amazingly you.